Ay, ay, ay. Alrighty, let's get this sent out. Twitter, got it. Good. Set. Alright, I think we're all set. Alrighty, I think we're all good. Alright. Whole lot of variety going on right here right now, huh? Welcome everyone to the stream. I'm making a new agent right now. Because I wanted to do a playthrough of the Division 2 campaign, so that's what we're up to right now. So yeah. Just making a character at the moment. Ew. I do not like the shorts that they do. I think they're stupid looking. Nope, that's the only patch we got. Nice. Awesome. Alrighty, I think we're all set. Confirm. Audio bitrate is lower than the recommended. We got something wrong here? What's going on? 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Arthur says hello, what's good? You know, just getting everything all set. I'm on a new streaming setup right now, so I'm just figuring out all the kinks. How are you? Okay, I think we're good. Should be good, should be good. Okay, I think we're all set. The audio should be coming through now. Mic is good. Desktop audio looks good. Alrighty, looks like we're all set. Yeah, this is the very first mission that you get into in Division 2. I was thinking I wanted to do a Division 1 playthrough, but well, people voted for Division 2, so this is what we're playing. You're doing good? Glad to hear it, man. Oof, I haven't played this game on controller in a long time.
Keep firing and take them out. Keep coming. Hold the line.
Man, this is pretty refreshing. I haven't done this since the game came out. I've only ever made like one character.
Watch your flank.
How's the audio, everyone? Oh, 4 viewers. Welcome to the stream, everyone. A little bit later than I planned because of technical difficulties, but we're here. We're good.
Agent, we have to get down there to help him.
It'll be okay.
Someone check the perimeter!
See to those barricades, and have someone radio the patrols to be on the lookout for stragglers.
Man, I forgot this intro cutscene was so cool.
Bastards got away.
They really put a lot into the
You okay?
like the intro here to kind of immerse you. It's pretty cool.
Come on, help me with this. We're stretched too thin to protect everyone.
Any ideas about Heartland? Dude, I think it might be coming soon.
Not again.
Get to the waterfront!
That can't be right.
I like there was like the whole like leak situation from last week and all, but I definitely think we might be seeing it soon. Like when I say soon, I mean like within like a few months. I know a lot of people are predicting that we might see like a reveal or something like that in April, which is in like a few days or so. So I think that might be a distinct possibility. It's hard to say though.
This is a distress code. The coordinates for Washington, D.C.
You seen the leaks yet? Yeah, I did see them. They're pretty cool.
Get down.
The pictures and whatnot.
Someone has to stay. We can't just leave these people.
I made a video talking about what I thought about them and like what,
Whatever happened.
like
it
people
needs to be
like a lot of
fixed
people
or it's
don't
all
really
over.
like the way
You
that
go.
some of the issues look or some of
I'll
the
do what I can
images,
here.
but
Go.
I think they're pretty cool. I also definitely think it's way too early to judge what the game is going to be like based off of just those images. Alright, I've seen this. Let's skip this.
It's been 7 months since the outbreak.
Arthur, what'd you think of the leaks though?
We still live in fear of the virus, green poison. The real danger is out there, waiting.
I forgot this intro was so cool. I'm gonna skip this part. Division Enjoyer says gas? I agree. Yo, Spider-Man was there. Alrighty.
Incoming alert on the SHD emergency channel. Flash priority.
Do we have any other skills? Do we have any
Base of
skills?
operations
No,
is
no
under
skills.
attack. Hostile forces have breached our southern perimeter. We are in need of immediate assistance. Repeat, need immediate assistance from any nearby agents.
I think it's kind of interesting. They just kind of toss you in here and they're just like, yo, go take out the White House. We're just like, all right.
Don't have to keep beating him. I'm pretty sure he's dead. I want to make sure whoever finds his body. Game on! Bring it! How do you like it now, bitch?
Arthur, to be honest, I'm hoping for best Heartland, but after all, Ubisoft and, you know, free to play. Yeah, I definitely understand the concern. Like, a lot of people are skeptical about the particularly the monetization sort of issues. I definitely think like it's probably going to be just cosmetic, and also I definitely think it's a little bit. Let me just wait for this. This is loud. I definitely think it's like, I don't know, a little bit too early to say what NFTs are going to be like. It's probably a safe bet that they're going to be in Heartland. I think that we just need to accept that, whether you choose to buy into it or not. But I don't really think it's gonna impact like the enjoyment of the game. If anything, if it brings in more money for Ubisoft, then like they've got more money to develop the game and make it better. So
looks like they've cut down a group of hyenas and are headed this way.
Agent, if you can hear us on this frequency, keep pushing forward and blindside these bastards.
Look, we got some new stuff to throw in here. What do we got? Awkward knee pads? That's funny. This is worse. I'm just not gonna put that on. But I definitely like, I'm definitely not favorable towards NFTs at all. But like, I don't know. I think it's too early to say that they're gonna be bad. Someone said Heartland? Rogue Gold, what's up? Yeah, we're talking Heartland here. You know, a little something something. How you doing, man? Glad to have you here. We will see. Yes, that's true. That's like the big, I guess the takeaway of this week right now is kind of wait and see. You know, a little too early to pass judgment on everything. Welcome to the White House, everyone. Let's go. Alrighty. Let's go meet Manny. But Rogue, definitely, what do you think about Heartland? I think we have a similar position on it.
Hey, thanks for the help.
Heard it's gonna be a cheap rip-off of the main game with too many colors. Wow, dude, really? I can't believe you could actually make that assumption based off of just like the small images we got. No, I know you're playing, but that's funny. Dude, quick
This
cash grab.
is you. Welcome to DC.
Alright, I'm skipping Manny.
Manny.
Sorry.
By the way, Agent, head downstairs and check in with the quartermaster. He can get you set up with some division tech. You're gonna need
Yeah,
the
right.
edge.
Let's go get this. We got skills? We got skills?
Up for learning a new skill?
What are we gonna get? Probably the drone, huh? Probably the best one to go for right now. Never knew colors were so controversial. Dude, I know it's like the colors, and people say that the colors are not like quote unquote authentic or whatnot, but I feel like a lot of people have taken offense to what like especially the characters look like. I know a lot of people don't like that one image, and it like the characters don't. I don't know. I guess they're saying it doesn't look like Division agents or something like that. That's what I've heard. I've heard some people say that. I'm gonna go with this. It does kind of a little bit look like Rogue Company though, if you've seen that game. That's what it kind of reminds me of. But I think it's a little too early to say, oh, like, it's not Division, like, blah, 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 blah.
You'll have to do this.
Agent, we've just received a distress
Did you see
call
the
from
rumor
New
that
York.
Heartland would
There's
be
been an
Escape
attack
from
on the
Tarkov,
division,
like,
and
game
they've
mode?
requested immediate
Okay,
support.
yeah, I've seen that.
Meet me on the White House South
And
Lawn.
I think that's cool
There's a
because
helicopter truck
Tarkov
for
is,
us.
like, sick.
We need to leave now.
Like, that game is really fun. I don't know if they're gonna do, like, Tarkov when, where, like, you take gear out and, like, you kind of can't, like, keep it or something like that, you know? Like, when you put it in the pouch. Okay, how do I get out of this? Am I stuck in this? In a loop? Oh, there we go. Next. You can set a waypoint anywhere on the map. That. Okay. End tutorial. Oh, okay. I'm an idiot. But yeah, if it's anything like Tarkov, I think it's gonna be a good game. Especially because like Tarkov, like has like an insane community behind it too. Like beyond the likes of the Division 2, definitely.
And kill for kicks. And they destroy whatever they can't steal for themselves.
I'll say this, there's a big difference between stage images and when you're running around at night in the rain. It's gonna feel just fine. Okay. This is coming from someone who may or may not have playtested too, so I'll defer to your judgment on that for sure.
A lot of places, the Division has been the only thing holding people together. But with DC as the priority,
but you know what? I'm just like, I'm not gonna write off the game like right away. And I would just caution people to say like, hey, you know, let's wait till we actually get the reveal before you call it a cash grab and whatnot. Although I do understand why people have like they've made, I guess, like, you know, they've talked a lot about, like, someone in my comment section today was talking about how they're gonna like ruin the franchise like they did Frontline. They took Frontline and then put it back into development, and honestly, like, the longer development time, like, I think that they might have seen like the reception to Frontline and said, well, we don't want to kind of get into the bad side of another one of our like kind of like diehard communities, and you know, so I definitely think that's probably why we're seeing a little bit longer development time on Heartland. But that's just a thought. I'm not totally sure. No, I was joking. There's a lot of. Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, definitely gotta have a little levity when it comes to the situation here. Like, it's not. It's just video games after all. Everyone's having fun. Forgot how good the drone is. It's like it's almost like using the summons in Elden Ring. It like distracts the NPCs and you can take them out and, you know, save the damage. That's good? Yeah, it's better. Let's go. Alright. I like the P416, but I'm gonna go with the AKM. Not a fan of the rifle right now. Frontline is a first-person BR and third-person strategy stealth franchise. Heartland is a sequel to the franchise's most popular game mode ever. That's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the comparison is a little, like, I don't want to say, it's not, like, naive, but I think people are just worried that Ubisoft is, like, you know, it's similar in style, where it's like BR, but it's also like a quote-unquote spin-off to the main games in the franchise. So I could see the comparison, but I definitely think we gotta just have some patience, pretty much, you know. And I'm sure you would tell people the same thing. You like the fact that Red Storm is working on it? Me too. I think they're gonna do a good job. And that's the biggest thing, is you just want developers who like are passionate about the franchise, and you know, Red Storm is that. They're gonna do right by the game for sure. So I have no doubts that everything is gonna be fine.
I gotta get back to work. Thanks for the movie, Manny. Anytime, Theo. You coming over for dinner? Not tonight.
100 gold? Yep, that's true.
You're coming up on the theater settlement. The woman who runs it is named Odessa Sawyer. Try to stay on her good side.
I haven't gone back and played the campaign in a while, and this has been pretty fun so far, so.
Hello.
I also like playing it in 100 FPS too, so that's definitely a plus. I'm becoming more and more interested in Division Mobile. Want to know if it's a true to form Division game or a Division skin on a mobile trope. I definitely see the concern there. Like, you know, like Call of Duty Mobile is basically just kind of, I mean, from my experience with it, it's just like a port onto the mobile game. But I definitely think it could be cool, especially with those new things that you plug in, like the controller things. Like they almost look like Switch controllers. So I definitely think it could be good for that. Like I think it'll be fun. And like, you know, having Division on the go, like that would be fun. I would not say no to that. You know, if like I'm on vacation or whatnot and I didn't bring my PC, obviously. You'll think I'm silly, but my dream Division game is one they showed us in E3 2013. Anyone remember it? Of course, dude. Of course. Of course. Like, that game was sick, and unfortunately, they didn't have the resources, and they had to do the downgrading and whatnot, but I do think Division 2 is like the spiritual successor to that, because they did a lot of stuff, you know, like UI enhancements and whatnot that made it like kind of closer to that a little bit. I think especially in the like the floaty style movement in particular. I might be off base though, but I definitely think that Division 2 is more like what they wanted to create after the overhaul of Snowdrop and whatnot. Also, to whoever's in this chat right now, Rogue Gold, and like not in particular, but questions though. Like, how interested would you guys be in a Warlords of New York lore recap? Like, cause I'm working on a video right now where I'm covering.
Okay, here we go.
I'm covering, or not covering, but I guess I'm recapping what happens in Warlords of New York, and I'm gonna go try and go in depth with it. So I just wanted to gauge interest on that before I actually kind of commit to that.
Once you're inside, find a way to the
You know, back when there was light RPG? Yeah, definitely. I think it's something suited for the community tab too, but I wanted to ask people right now, since they're right here, obviously. I mean, the AKM is nice, but it's so unstable.
We're under attack. It might be a diversion, so be ready.
Maybe 1A plus the seasons prep for new story content. Yeah, that's yeah. I wasn't gonna not do like the seasons, and I don't want to like get into like anyone else's lane or whatnot. But people have requested it like once or twice. I've seen people say, "Oh, do lore." And I'm on break right now, so I have the time.
Intercepted.
I'm heading upstairs to the hostage. Everybody, get to the atrium.
Let's see if we can get some
Who now?
good stuff up right now. Let's see.
Real unpleasant. We need to kill this asshole.
Alrighty. Exhausted. Sounds so tired. Oh yeah. I'm on break, but have been spent my day grinding out of paper. Yay! Ew, dude. Gross. That's the difference between semester and trimester schools. I'm on break and there's absolutely nothing for me to worry about right now. Good luck with the paper though, for sure. I hear you on that.
Electronic device detected.
If you have the time and energy to work on that vid, I'm always checking your vids and liking the stuff. Awesome. Well, glad to hear it. I appreciate that. Makes me happy.
You went all the way to the top
Let's go.
floor. Take the stairs to the right of the elevators and work your way up.
Rogue, what's the paper on? Is this only a double barrel shotgun? Oh no. I just used all my shots. Rip? Yeah.
Why didn't you tell us? Honey, I'm so sorry. No, you're not. You...
Ellie, don't say something you'll regret.
She doesn't care about you either, Dad. She doesn't care about any of us.
No, but I definitely think a lore recap would be good, especially like if we're gonna get more story, you know, in the new update, and more story in seasonal contents, like in like 8 weeks or so. Endangered species report. It's not due till May, so I'm being proactive by doing it now. But I guess the faint hopes that there will be division content to reactivate on me at that point. Yeah, I get you. I get you. Not due till May though. That's way far out there. I respect the hustle though. Sometimes would love to see some vids where you critique the game. What do you mean by that? I mean like look at the game like with a critical eye and say, hey, like, you know, here's an issue here that I would like to see sort of resolved. Is that what you mean by that? Yo, we got 9 viewers. Welcome everyone.
I'm gonna detonate it.
Thanks everyone for coming and stopping by and spending your evening with me. I appreciate it. Hope everyone's doing well on this this fine Monday. It's Monday now, yeah. Man, guys, don't go on break. You'll forget what day it is. We got a level 2 P416. Let's go. This gun always feels so precise. It's like using like a syringe or something. Really cutting it up.
Doing all right there, Kelso?
2 of my classes gave the assignment info for the final papers on day 1, so I might as well get them done early. That is a hustle. That is a grind. I respect that though. Yeah, present some ideas to improve the game. Definitely, I could definitely work some of that stuff in. It's a little bit more like salient than my normal content. Like I usually talk about. I cover. Actually, no. Especially with my Division Community series, I definitely talk about like the game and whatnot. It's Tuesday here. Hey. Oh, you must be like way ahead. Well, thank you for spending your Tuesday morning with me. I appreciate that. I thought I killed him. Oi. Well, actually, Arthur, that's a good idea because, you know, there's definitely issues that need to be talked about. Nova Hub says, what am I watching? Ay, ay, ay. You're watching, that, I guess, level 2 gameplay? That elite cyber athlete gameplay. Well, look who it is. That is right. No problem, my dude. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate you.
I'm sure there are. They're just not willing.
I'm on the roof, holding for backup.
I have eyes on you, Kelso.
You see Saint?
I don't know what he looks like, but there are plenty of hostiles up there.
Not for long.
Yeah, this drone, it goes crazy. Let's go. Especially at these lower levels. Is this PC with a controller? Indeed it is. It's disgusting, isn't it? I'm so sorry I had to do that to you. They just let anyone in here, yeah. That's true. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know how he got that that wrench next to his name. He's like a mechanic or something.
Glad you made it. Ready when you are.
Kelso? We just met Kelso? What's up, Kelso? What do you think about stealth added to the Division? See, they teased that way back when. You know, back when they were doing the... making the old... whatchamacallit. I guess like back when they were doing like the E3 reveals and stuff like that. They couldn't make the stealth thing work. They wanted it in there. I definitely think it could. It has a place for sure. Like especially because all the mods, like the mobs and stuff like that, they just kind of sit there until you walk up to them. And especially with the, you can kind of like walk by them if you're not running. You could definitely get in close. And I wish it had a place. That would make it cool. Well, you might get timed out again. Yeah, you might. I'm sorry. That was an error on my part. I did kind of want to just see what would happen. You still remember that? Yeah. I also remember because, well, I mean, Rogue has talked about it like recently, so. And I saw it on Twitter. Is that Kelso's tech? Jeez. Also, this drone. Check that out. I mean, we only got that one clip of like the stealth where the stealth takedown, but it was still cool looking. I mean, I think it's difficult also because like we don't really have a crouch system. There's no crouch really. There's like the roll. And I feel like a lot of games they usually do like a crouch thing in order to do it. Also, we don't really have heavy attacks or anything like that, but I don't know, I guess I'm looking at it through the lens of Elden Ring. By the time we get to Division 3, they're going to have to add wall running for new gameplay options. They're going to go Call of Duty on us. That's crazy.
Get down there and take care of him. I got Eleanor.
That rogue guy's a real sellout if you ask me. Man, you know what? I'm going to reserve judgment. Jury's still out on him, honestly. Facts. Okay. Hello, can I get into this elevator? Nova, your criticism is brutal. Destroy the barricaded door. Let's go. He uses you for his gameplay footage, I know. Rogue, didn't mean to out you like that. For your insane gameplay. I do remember, I think, and I don't know if it's an exact quote, but they can't handle your one specific build, so I think that's like Rogue definitely sees the value in that. So like it's too easy with the Adrenaline Rush Unbreakable build, so they gotta nerf you. EXO with wall running, 100%. You want to talk about not feeling like Division?
I'll patch her in. Deltah?
That's not authentic at all.
We got Eleanor.
It just might make its way in though, you know. Ubisoft 2050, they're like, ooh, how do we bring back the Division franchise?
Oh, thank God. See you soon.
I'm a jack of all trades. Indeed. Don't make you mad though. You might pull out the whatchamacallit. Can't remember what it's called. Hot pink jackets would be the absolute least of their worries. Yeah, that would be a firestorm, dude. That would be bad. You got dudes in the comment. You would have me in the comments go crazy. Be like, hey yo. (1996, 1997).
Got some new footage of the hyenas. Might help you make more sense of them.
They call you two-time? You're watching the found footage, guys?
Step back.
Should be easy.
These are usually sad.
Just leave, man. We don't want any trouble.
Want to see what I can do?
Guys, maybe we should just leave.
Andrew, what's up? 10 viewers. Welcome everyone to the stream. L plus ratio plus inaccurate dates? God dang, dude. That's tough. That's alright, I'm skipping that. That's a little too sad for the content right now. How we doing, Andrew? Welcome to the stream. Can I fast travel? Or no? Let's go. You guys are really keeping this chat live. I appreciate it. I wouldn't mind Division 3 based in Ukraine. It makes sense now. Oh my man. I don't know if that's too soon or not. I know. I mean, I watched nightly news today. Like it's
We're barely holding
it's
things
tough
together.
over
What
there.
am I supposed to do? Help us.
We got 4 new missions. Let's go. Probably not gonna get all of them done today, but alrighty. End tutorial. Gotta make sure you end the tutorial. Otherwise, what do you think? If we do Jefferson Trade Center right now, are we getting We getting the Coyote's mask?
To locate Espinoza and get that shade node reactivated.
Definitely not. I don't think you get that till level 40, but still. Making tacos and burritos? Busting, dude. That's great. I had myself a quesadilla for breakfast this morning. It was leftovers, but it was still tasty. Division 3, Dark Side of the Moon? Oh, you just name dropped my favorite album. We found the Black Tusk Base of Ops. Is that what we're doing in the
If you are seeking refuge, please leave your name.
Well, I guess I don't know. That might be something we have to do. Actually, I did have that thought, that the Black Tusk, like we would have to invade the Black Tusk or something like that in order to take out Sokolova or Natalia or whatever her name is. Ubisoft stealing ideas from that war. It's true. It's true. I mean, I don't think it's any worse than like Activision, you know, like making maps out of like Middle Eastern areas, because that stuff is still very hot, I would say. And they were doing that back in like the 2000s when the war was still occurring over there, so I guess it makes sense. Oy. Real gold, that's what I'm talking about. Massive has consistently had terrible timing with this franchise. 100% it's not intentional. You definitely got to give them the benefit of the doubt. You're definitely right. I mean, the pandemic. Who could predict a global pandemic? Like, come on. Dark Side of the Moon Div 3. I would like this. I would like to see it. I would like to see it. I need this thing back here. Pandemic, capital conflicts, Russian involvement. You know, I was thinking about that today. I was thinking about, you know, how like Chernenko was one of the, I guess, like proponents of the green poison virus. He helped Amherst create it. I guess spoiler for my lore video, but we fight aliens on the dark side of the moon. No, Black Tusk. Black Tusk. Pandemic, capital conflicts. Oh man, I forgot about January 6th.
Last radio contact with Espinoza came from a parking garage close to the shade node. Isaac has the location.
I remember that meme when it was like, oh, you know, Tom Clancy's The Division 2, and it's like the guy in the Sherpa hat and like standing on Pelosi's desk or something. Supposed to be next door is Natalia, who is Russian. Yep, that's true. Chris boy, how we doing, man? Nomad and Karen Bowman team up with Division 3. That would be interesting for sure. Ooh, man, I don't have the armor for this right now. Yikes, those things are terrifying. They just kind of sneak up on you.
Hostile radio intercepted.
How we doing, everyone? Guys, this stream's been great. Rick Velassi broadcast from the moon? Yo, that'd be funny. That's comedy.
He tends to leave a mess.
Can we also talk about how in this mission, Kelso was like, dude, they're bluffing. They're not gonna kill this division agent, and then she's just absolutely wrong and he dies. A lot of people have said like Kelso is like unhinged and whatnot, and that I think it's based in the lore or like the audio logs that she wasn't ready. But this is like very tangible proof that
Portable electronic device
Deltah doesn't have like
detected.
the greatest judgment. Do y'all know the history? Do y'all know the history of the dark side of the moon in space terms? I would definitely say probably not. Unless you're talking about the Transformers movie. That was a joke, obviously, but go in with this, you're dead. Oops.
First, we need to assess the full scope of the damage, which means going places that won't be easy to get to.
Because they're in hostile territory.
It's not just that. Flooding did a lot of damage, especially underground, which is where most of our infrastructure is located.
Did
Cause the network to go down? Not a check.
I miss? I think I missed something.
The shade node should be close.
They have a, oh, here it is. Yeah, there should be loot right here, right? Isn't there loot? No. Okay, no loot. I always thought there was a chest there. Isn't it that the dark side has never been not dark? It's perpetually facing away. Part of it was put in on the beginning of the movie. Oh, okay, so maybe, okay, that's not too embarrassing then. Well, I think it's because, it's the shadow, right? The shadow of the, I don't know. I'm not gonna guess. Div 1 lines are so good. Yeah, definitely. I love that the New York NPCs have New York accents and whatnot. New York.
Active shade beacon nearby.
That's probably the node.
The 15 minutes of
Isaac
radio
should guide
silence
you to
actually
it.
contact with other beings. Oh, interesting. You mean like aliens? Oh, is this one of the Apollo missions you're referring to? Like when they, I guess they were out because they were on the other side of the moon. There was no radio contact with
There should be a terminal
Houston or
that'll let
whatnot.
you reactivate the
New
node.
York, New York. It's your Uncle Ricky. Yes. Okay. Okay. Next time I do a stream, which will probably be sometime this week, I'm gonna do Div 1, and we're gonna go into the terminal. And we're gonna a safe house, and we're gonna listen to Rick Velasquez.
Please stand
We'll hear what he has to say.
Intelligent system analytic
You know too much, so I'm gonna have to take you out.
All Isaac subsystems operational.
That was the last step to getting Isaac fully restored locally. But we have a ways to go before we can celebrate. And a missing agent to locate. Continue your sweep of the complex.
New York, New York. It's your Uncle Rick.
Hello?
And I'm back with Wouldn't You Know It.
Looking for someone?
Who is this? How are you on this channel?
Friend of yours gave me a real nice wristwatch.
FBI on the
He's
way.
right here. Want to talk to him? If you want him back, we can make a deal. You back off, we'll deliver him unharmed. Mostly.
Ay, ay, ay.
They'll keep him alive. They aren't stupid. Just
See, there it
find
is
that
right there.
high-up
They're like,
piece of shit and
she's
waste
like,
her.
she completely underestimates Coyote. What was the inspiration to do a new character? I wanted to do a playthrough of the Division 1 campaign, right? Oh, I'm gonna die. But I made a I polled people saying like, what do you guys want to play or watch me play, and they chose Div 2. They always choose Div 2, by the way. So I was like, you know what? Why not just make a new character and do a playthrough of the Div 2 campaign? So that was like the basis for that. You could say, but Delta, you're not shade level 1000 on your main character. And I'll just say, I know, I'm sorry. I could say the whole line from the radio. Oh man, there's a lot of them. I think I would need a little. Oh, I'm in a bad spot here. I think I would need a little refresher, but there's a lot of them, especially in the Dark Zone safe zones. DJ Perico on Wildlands is awesome. We need a better soundtrack in Heartland. Definitely, definitely. We need good music. We need Destiny style music. Moni campaign is elite. Rerun that. I definitely will. I'll definitely get there. I think I might just like I think I might just leave the grinding for this character on stream.
Hey guys.
And try and like build my main character. Also I have to build the Xbox character too, so.
She's goading you to try to make you reckless. Just stay focused.
Andrew says it's all good. Appreciate that. I wish the melee did more damage though. That would be nice. Because I feel like it takes a lot of risk to come up and punch an NPC, especially with the armor requirements and whatnot. I think punching an NPC should definitely do more damage than it does. Because right now it's like tickling them. Anyone played Middle-earth Shadow of War? Remember the Nemesis system? Imagine that Nemesis was put in Division bosses and named targets. I can say I've never played any of the Lord of the Rings games, but I've heard good things. You're welcome. I'm gonna go eat, but I'm still listening. All right, man. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Sorry to self-promo, but I did a video on that once, huh? It would be a very cool thing to see. No, man, you're all good. All good to self-promote here. We're an inclusive community. Wait, hold on, Rogue. When you say that, do you mean the Lord of the Rings thing? That's tough, dude.
Agent vital signs 0.
He didn't have to die here.
Oh, how'd you get behind me, sir? Oof. Nemesis system basically made it so bosses remember you and how you fought, so they adapt next time you show up. Wow. Oh, okay, I get it. So it's just like machine learning. That makes sense. Where basically like it takes your inputs into account, and then it can kind of like it knows how to react to that. Or they programmed it so they know how to react to the certain movesets. Actually, it makes sense. That's actually pretty cool.
Vital signs
Dead.
critical.
You know, no. That's kind of crazy. And that's why machine learning as a CS discipline is so cool. Like, it's basically it remembers you. It's like artificial intelligence, basically.
That bastard can't
Boom,
have gone
boom.
far yet.
Let's
Go
go.
after her.
It always keeps improving. Yeah, it's like a human, basically. AI will take over the planet. Unfortunately, it already. I mean, not unfortunately, but everything that you interact with on an internet is algorithm based already. So. Whatever timeline we think we're on right now, we just accelerate it by a few years. But not all of it's bad, though. A lot of stuff that makes things easier. And especially in the entertainment sort of business, like it gets you to the content that you want and interact with like quicker. I guess then you know, talk about the, I don't know. The soundtrack always gets me hyped playing this mission. Me too. It's like super intense. I enjoy it a lot. I think the soundtrack for Div 2 is underrated too, by the way. Let's go. Div 2 will have some cool soundtrack, definitely.
That fucking hyena was toying with us. I hope she suffered a bit before you.
I love the Rogue Encounter music.
Anyway,
Yeah. Someone wanted me to play that on a guitar when I was playing guitar in videos.
You did good. I'll see you around. Looks like Isaac's back up and running. Nice.
I tried to learn it, but there was no like good chords thing, and it was hard to do it by ear.
Come back to the base and we'll set you up.
But I think that would have been cool. MP5, is this a burst? I don't think it's a burst. This is not better. Sweet. Alrighty. We're gonna go back to the White House and get a skill, yeah? Oh, and then I broke the strings off my guitar accidentally. Got it. They've got crossplay? What? Ah, it's just Stadia. PC and Stadia. Why would they even say other crossplay? Like, they're really hyping this up, bro. Stadia is not good.
Agent, thanks to your hard work, we've been able to make some critical upgrades to the...
Awesome. Thank you, Manny.
Looks like you're ready to learn a new skill.
Dun, 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 dun. New perks. Perks. Where's the XP perk? Headshot kills. Is that the one that I want? Deltah, do you play other games here and there? I do. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring recently. And when I say a lot, I mean like a lot. Like last night I was up pretty late playing Elden Ring. I do play Destiny. I got Witch Queen. I dabble a little bit in Siege here and there, a little Apex, Fortnite with my friends when they want to play. Yeah, that's about all the stuff I used to play recently. Headshot Accolade? I hit a lot of headshots, don't I? Don't waste all my SHD tech. Inventory, armor kits, field proficiency, armor kit 1. Total of 4. Godfall's coming to Xbox. Loki interested in checking it out. I saw your post about that today. I don't know much about it though. Multiple enemies at the same time award an XP bonus. I'm interested in this. Tell me about Godfall though. I was looking at Horizon Forbidden West too, actually. But I think that's a PS5 exclusive.
I'm not gonna be able to finish my fucking math.
All right, Manny. Jeez. While the sheriff here was busy waking up Isaac, I kicked in a few
I'm gonna skip
doors.
this too. Sorry if you guys were interested in that. Last time I played Destiny 2 was Beyond Light. Witch Queen only came out like 3 weeks ago or something like that, so Beyond Light wasn't too far away. It got horrible reviews, but apparently it's gotten so much better over time. Basically, melee looter with crazy graphics. Interesting. Is it, like, what's the price? the price
Say at a time like this? It's all I can afford to say.
for, you know, I guess it's been out for a while, yeah. Don't get hype, Roga. You played it before. Oh, okay, so we got mixed reviews in the chat right now. Interesting. Certainly not hyped, just interested. You should check out Elden Ring. I know, like, it's way more accessible than other Souls-like games. Like, I've never played any Souls games before. My friends told me to get it, I got it, and now I've been pretty much addicted to it. Just a suggestion, obviously, but it's definitely definitely a fun game, and it's like it's got RPG mechanics as well. Like melee, it's like you said, melee looter. Oh, I'm gonna mute myself. I gotta sneeze.
Hostile control point detected.
Alrighty, we're back. Unlike like Division or anything like that, like Elden Ring does not want you to find out like everything on the map, you know. It's interesting. Jammer says they have a version of Godfall that is like 15 bucks. It's only endgame. Had a decent amount of fun with that. Interesting. Good. Lily says bless you. Thank you. I didn't dig Dark Souls 3. My friend said it was harder than that. They're too unforgiving for my typical video game enjoyment. I never tried any Dark Souls games, so I went in like completely blind. But I don't think, like, I don't know. I guess because of the open world aspect, they say that you can kind of get yourself over leveled pretty much, and then like it becomes a lot easier. I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to sway you or anything like that, but like, that's how I've found success, is by getting over leveled and then, like, you know, making it easier to kill the bosses. Because I think I bashed my head against the wall on the first boss of the game for I think like 10 or so hours until I got high enough level. I played all Souls games, huge fan, but don't pay full prices for games. I respect that. I respect that. Definitely wait until, you know, the price is right, I would say. I mean, I agree. Like, the $60 is like it's like a hype price, you know. Like, it just came out, whatnot. Now everyone's saying this is the best game ever. It looks gorgeous. Might try it someday. Respect.
Requesting backup.
Not sure why I'm doing control point, but we are, I guess.
Civilians in danger.
Still this day, yeah. I think this is a sign of a well-designed open world, though. Like, you have your objective, but other like activities kind of get in the way and like force you to kind of interact with it. Like, people might find that annoying, but this is definitely like Massive did a really good job like designing the encounters and stuff like that. So that's definitely something to be like, they definitely, like, you know, their open world is amazing, I would say. And like, I think having a ton of intel as a Division agent also makes sense, you know, because like you're supposed to like be like this federal agent who has all the like this tech like behind, you know, like they've got all the support and whatnot, so it makes sense that there's a lot of information and stuff. Elden Ring is the easiest in the series? Definitely. I mean, I mean, say definitely, but that's what I've heard. But I've interested, you know.
Supply room access.
It is easy. All right, well, thank you for the distraction. I gotta make food and finish this paper. Peace, y'all. Drop a like on the stream. Hey, you heard them, man. Also, Rogue, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate all the time you spent here. So, good luck on that paper, and have a good night. Let's see, we got some good loot from here or what? Lot of materials here. Let's go.
Civilians in distress.
Tasty. Nice, nice, nice. Alrighty. So one thing I don't know, are we allowed to PvP at this? No. Okay, I guess not. I was gonna ask if we are able to do like low level PvP because I feel like that would be fun to do. Nice. That's good stuff right there. Probably better. Better? Actually, this is way better. I'm gonna go with this as well. Need to do the Dark Sun investigation missions. But do you know if there's people like PvPing?
Civilians in danger.
I guess what level do you get it? I know. Oh, you have to be level 25 to get through here? That's tough, dude. That sucks. Man, I guess I'm kind of pushing through. I'm level 4 already. I've only been playing for like an hour. It's not terrible.
This is the only place around here that the hyenas didn't dare to touch. That's good news for you. Got some really interesting intel here.
Detected.
Looks like you got your hands full. Good luck.
Probably not probably not minus the random new players in there. Gotcha. It's not like Division 1 where you could you can just kind of play like the Dark Zone at any level, and they just have the different brackets. All the SHD points you get with this character you can transfer to your main character when you finish Warlords. Okay, that makes sense. So I definitely should wait. Definitely should wait to finish Warlords, right? Until I get shade level 1000 on my main character. Found a bunch of people in the level 30 Dark Zone last time I went in there. Interesting. Gotcha. Okay. That'd be fun. I feel like that would be fun to play. But you don't have a lot of, like... What stuff would you not have? I mean, you'd have the Eagle Bearer for sure, but... Like the Warlords exotics you wouldn't have, like you wouldn't have any of the seasonal stuff, would you? Okay, what's next? Side missions. Level 7. Level 5. We should do this one, huh?
True Sons have been using the broadcasting capabilities of the Viewpoint Museum to coordinate and motivate their...
Let's start here. Fast travel here. Gotta be smart about what we're doing here. Alrighty. I would be interested in a little, like, maybe just... I feel like it'd be fun for, like, I don't know, like, an hour or so, just to PvP at low levels.
Electronic device detected.
Do you guys remember that time where you could PvP, like you could get high level, or yeah, you can get high ends in the Division 1, where you like basically you needed someone who was level 30, right? And you had to be, I guess, whatever level you wanted to be at.
That's how they've been calling the shots around here for so long.
But if you did underground and stuff like that, you could get
people around here have been through a lot.
not level 40, but you get,
Will make a big
what is it? You get high ends, right? You get high ends at level 14 or whatever it was. You guys remember that PvP, and people would go in there and stomp? You remember? That was funny. Did you guys do that? Level 2. Get a higher level gun, don't I, to go attack these guys? I don't want to use a rifle though. Conflict is a nice alternative to the DZ. That is true. You can you conflict at any level? How do I open the map? There we go. Nope. Oh, you need level 5. So you can conflict as low as level 5. Okay. Arthur said you did. I didn't want to sit, like, I don't know, like, what the opinions are in the chat here, but I definitely did as well. It was pretty fun. Classic Div 1, agreed. I remember the day when they patched it, and I was like, dang, I was upset. I mean, I wasn't upset, but, like, I was like, aw. It was kind of fun to do it.
True Sons have been using the broadcasting capabilities of the Viewpoint Museum to coordinate and motivate their troops.
Division 1 had a different vibe. That's so true. Kind of missed that vibe, honestly. That's why I wanted to do a playthrough of the Division 1 campaign. Cool one, of course, definitely. Yeah, it definitely, like, it had like a darker sort of, you know, everything's a little bit more, like, less vibrant than, you know, than this. Like this, I mean, this is not vibrant, obviously, but, you know, it's still summery, you know, like, summer has, like, a different feel than winter. Everyone knows that. I wouldn't mind remake for Div 1 if Ubisoft wasn't lazy. Yeah. Builds feel weird in conflict. I feel like there's weird stat normalization or something. I'm pretty sure they got rid of that. 99% sure they got rid of that. Not 100% though, but I definitely think they said that they removed some of the normalization. Oh man, oh, rescue op. Okay.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I rerun the Div 1 campaign like once every 6 months. I respect that. I respect that. I gotta put my numbers up. I've only done it 0 times. Actually, I mean, like, if you count other characters, like in Div 1, yeah, but like when Div 1 was active. But since like Div 2 came out, I don't think I've reran the campaign at all. What's your favorite place to roam, DC or NY? Definitely NY, 100%. It just had a different feel. Like it's almost nostalgic, you know. What's up, guys? What about you guys, chat? What's your favorite place to roam? Had bigger numbers in conflict. When you say numbers, you mean like kills and stuff? Damage. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so it's PvP normalized, I guess. Notch, NY for sure. More activities in loot in New York. That I agree with as well. However, I do think like the variety of activities in DC. I'm not gonna say it's more than Division 1, but like I do feel like there's something different on every DC street, and that's like something. It's kind of that feel is a little bit different than NY, because it feels like a lot of the encounters are like copy pasted across the map and whatnot. I don't play online games because I'm bored from them. The last 5 months, been replaying all the single player games and have a new ones. I got you. What kind of single player games you be playing? So you're a single player fan. You like? Did you like Jedi Fallen Order? I think after this mission too, I'm probably gonna call the stream here. But it's got, you know, like a good like 20-30 minutes or so. No, you don't like EA games? Oh, I respect. I respect. That was like the first real single player game I played. I mean, other than like the Lego games and whatnot. I was a big fan of Lego Indiana Jones. I don't know if that's single, like truly single player. I'm pretty sure there's co-op.
Taking the Viewpoint Museum away from True Sons will make it a lot harder for them to coordinate their troops and spread misinformation. All communications coming in and out of the building will be controlled from the production studio on the top floor. So you'll need to find
these guys
it
are
and
tough.
secure it.
Changing mags.
Are you getting flanked right now? Hope not, hope not.
He's trying to get behind you.
Yo, what are you doing here? You're not a true son. I think these guys chasing me. I've been playing Middle Earth, Shadow of War, Mad Max, Judgment, Red Dead Redemption 2, God of War 3, the 2018 one, and more. Gotcha. That's a diverse set of games there, my man. Pretty sure the only one out of those I've played is Red Dead Redemption 2. I didn't play Red Dead 1. I didn't have a 360 back in the day. I would always play video games at my friend's house. My neighbor. We played a lot of Halo together. Like Halo 2, etc. Pretty sure we played Reach together. An unlikely one that we played actually was Left 4 Dead 2. We were big fans of Left 4 Dead. Bloodborne is still your favorite Souls game? I heard that's like one of the hardest. Like they got rid of something, right? They got rid of the shields? There was no shields, right? Pretty sure Division can learn something from that. Ooh, Arthur, there it is. Your game criticism.
This is Wade. So, the Division thinks they can just come in here. They don't know who they're fucking with. Go dark.
My
signal, then
inventory is
corner,
full.
and kill.
Fear and Crisis is awesome. What is that? Are those games? Arthur says no. I'm assuming you're talking about the Souls thing. Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. Loot as junk. I'm afraid, Chris, that I'm not super like well versed in like the all types of games. I definitely stick to my main squeeze right here, which is Division. I don't really branch out a whole lot. I don't really know what you're talking about there. Shields should go back to being build reliant, like give one instead of the heart. Every build needs a shield that we have at the moment. That is so true. That is so true. Like having like a dedicated shield build like a D3 would make the D3 in specific annoying, but not a necessity for every single game for sure. Div 3 will have Invisi shields, I assume, because the bosses have it in Div 2. Invisi shields. What do you mean by that? You mean like when bosses are immune and can't be damaged?
Serious trauma detected.
Should branch out in my opinion, of course. Obviously. I just like, I don't have a whole lot of time right now, especially like being a student and whatnot. Like, I actually am, you know, like, I would never have touched a Souls game before, you know, this year. But you're definitely right. I do need to kind of diversify my gaming interests. Yeah, because for the longest time it was yeah, for the longest time it was just, you know, Division, Destiny, etc. Didn't have the money to buy out like a bunch of games and whatnot, or the interest, I guess. But now, I guess like I've kind of been, I guess, going and finding more stuff. Isn't that just a cracked defender drone? I think so. Like you have to take out the drone. It's almost like a slight mechanic, you know. Which I enjoy that they have. But it does make them annoying to fight. Try Bloodborne after Elden Ring. I was thinking of Sekiro, actually. I try to diversify, but nothing keeps my interest. You see, I feel the same way. Like I try different games, and I'm just like, well, you know what? This isn't just this isn't Division, and this is where I find myself. It gets to the point where you're like, now I'm about to become a content creator on this game. Hero's like the hardest game. I know, but it just looks so cool. Like the combat looks so slick, you know?
Eat this. Stay back.
Can't really out-level anything. It's just get good or suffer. That's true. That's true. That's a challenge, though. That's like the whole point, right? It's to challenge yourself and quote-unquote get good.
Electromagnetic charge.
I feel like if I'm gonna play a Souls game, it's not because I want it to be easy, you know? Because you play the game to finish it, not to enjoy it. I don't know if it's just like a sort of a different mentality about the game and whatnot, but before I really got into Div 2, like, I was mostly someone who kind of just, you know, got like the best build, and that was basically it. Like, I just kind of focused on PvP and whatnot. I wasn't ever like the completionist, the person who got all the builds, found all the secrets, whatnot. And I think that's why like a lot of other games didn't appeal to me, because they didn't really, like, that was more like, this stuff is more about, you know, exploration, looking for stuff and whatnot. But I definitely have switched my mentality, I think, now, and I want to pick up like all like the loots and stuff like that and become, I don't know. I think that's why I've become more interested in the Souls-like genre.
Not good, sir. He took a bullet.
Combat is more slick in Bloodborne. I'll have to check. I'll definitely take it. I'll definitely take a look. Been real tough for me finding stuff I like because I like realistic stuff, not big in fantasy or far-fetched futuristic. I see. I definitely think I find myself in a similar position to you then, Kingslayers.
The doctor's expecting a new shipment this afternoon, but it almost certainly won't be enough for everybody.
I definitely think that my favorite stuff has been the realistic, but I do enjoy fantasy.
Well, no, sir. Right away, sir. What about the patient? Put him back where you found him. He's a dead man anyway.
When I was young, I was like you, King. I always do have a soft spot in my heart for fantasy, though. Like, I love, Actually, I think I like Game of Thrones because it's like fantasy, but it's also kind of realistic, too.
Agent in need of backup.
But I did grow up reading, like, Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter and stuff like that. Division ruined other games to me. My brain would rather grind gear for 20 hours than start to finish some new game. I hear you. I hear you. There's something rewarding about that. I mean, it's unrewarding, but like once you finally get that piece, it's crazy. I remember the exact moment where I quote unquote fell in love with the Division franchise. It was one day in the Dark Zone, and I was with some random people I used to play with back when I was like on Xbox and whatnot. But that was the day I got my first MP7 back in patch 1.3. Also, I'm dead. And I guess like the thrill of getting it out, I think that was like, wait a second, this is like my favorite game. Once I turned 22, I had to change my mindset on the type of games I like. I hear you. I hear you. That number is right around the corner anyways. Love Game of Thrones, I mean gaming. I agree. I agree. Have I ever played The Witcher 3? No, but I did watch the TV show. Which I really like, by the way. If they made an open Game of Thrones world, that would be great. I agree. That'd be awesome. I would totally play that. If I got to beat Joffrey up. If there was one Game of Thrones character you could punch in the face with no consequences, it would 100% be Joffrey. we're coming up on the end here, right? End of the mission.
Look for the transmission control module. It handles all communications going in and out of viewpoint.
Transmission control module. Let's
lock out
find
the
it.
True Sons and we can take over
What I
the
like about
channels.
Division game is definitely atmosphere and emptiness in the world. Not that good with English to explain it better. Huh.
Okay, stay by the module
I definitely.
and make sure it completes the reset sequence.
When you say you're not that good with English, does that mean like the audio, or is that like what's the? Oh, I'm dead. I'm so
Medical
dead.
assistance needed.
Wow.
Agent vital signs 0.
Like Arthur, can you clarify that a little bit? Because I know what you mean by it feeling empty and stuff like that. Like a lot of the stuff you need to do is telegraphed to you. Like you don't have to
and make sure it completes the reset sequence.
like do a lot of reading or whatnot. But I would like, what do you mean by that? Not your first language. Understood. Okay. I guess I didn't really think of that like Division is like a lot of it is kind of universal to understand, like what you need to do pretty much. In that sense, it's pretty accessible. Division 1 Dark Zone hit different. I'll read that in a second. Division 1 Dark Zone hit different. The setting in the map design really kept me on edge when extracting. Division 2 never really had that. It was just, AR go burr. I got you. Yeah, there definitely was, I felt like, more risk. And you could definitely feel like your heartbeat go crazy like when you're extracting. Especially when you had something good. Like that bit I was telling you about the MP7. That was in the Division 1 Dark Zone. Like, I don't know, like I haven't felt like that in any other game. Except when I beat Margit in Elden Ring. I was so excited.
What the hell?
I'm seeing multiple hostiles on the roof. They're setting up EMP jammers around the radio mast.
Emptiness, I mean, it feels like a movie. Like I Am Legend movie. Yes! Exactly. When I said to my dad when I was getting this game, I was like, it's like I Am Legend, but in video game form.
Electromagnetic charge detected.
That's so interesting.
Wade is using EMP jammers to overload the radio mast. Take them out before the mast is destroyed.
System disrupted. System restored.
You'll be able to use your shade tech as long as that EMP jammer is active. Take it out.
Yikes.
Structural integrity at 75%.
Agent, you've got to stop Wade. We need that radio mast.
System reactivated. System disrupted.
Oh man, I forgot the drones.
Back online. System malfunctioning.
How did that stagger me? Come on.
System restored.
I like the apocalypse type of game from Metro 2033. Actually, that is a game that I was looking into. Actually, no, not Metro 2033, but Metro Exodus.
System electromagnetic
Soundtrack
charge
that is playing right now is
depleted.
fire. Absolutely.
System malfunctioning.
They always know how to, like, music creates the tone in any sort of content, and I think they really understand that. They did an amazing job. The guy who does the music did the music for Division 1 and 2. Did a fantastic job. Fantastic job. Alrighty, just one guy left, right? One guy.
Fucking division! Keep him off me!
What the? Okay, there's a guy over here too. I guess there's two. There's three. Okay. I don't know if they're spawning just because he's still alive. Oh, this guy's brutal. I mentioned 2033 first. It's better than Exodus Eve if you don't mind the old graphics. Yeah, that's not a problem to me. Alrighty, think home stretch here, right? Awesome. I think we're all good. Nope. Guess they just spawned right now for no reason. I'm sure I could probably find those games for cheap too, like on the Steam store and whatnot.
Alright, the facility is ours. True Sons just lost a powerful tool for coordinating their troops and spouting their horse shit. Once we get the radio mast repaired and operational, we can extend the reach of our own broadcasts.
Awesome. Awesome, guys.
Hey, Agent. We're ready to help broaden your skill set over here at the base.
Won't regret it in your opinion. Alrighty. I'll definitely have to take a look. I guess I got a list of things to do now, right?
Here's some footage
At any rate, I'm
of
excited.
Ridgeway for you to take a look at.
Also, I think this is gonna be the end of the stream. So, $5 for Redux. Okay, definitely. I'll definitely have to, you know, give it a try. I got space on the computer and whatnot, so that'll be good. Arthur, my man, Jammers, everyone who was in the chat and active, King for sure. I really appreciate you guys. You know, it was a good stream. I had a good time talking to you guys. But I definitely think this is the end right here. So I appreciate you guys, and yeah, you'll get Metro 2033 and less light in it. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. I already know the end of Exodus. Like I saw a spoiler and whatnot. But yeah. Alrighty. Thank you guys. Anyways, have a good night. I appreciate it. And take care, everyone.